Again, cool. Welcome, everybody. I changed the location. I went back to the hardwired connection here on the desktop computer because apparently we were having some issues. I have a friend staying with me and he's streaming too, so maybe that just slows the internet down. First and foremost, Supreme Being, this is the podcast. We are sponsored by Team BC, the real estate team. If you need anything real estate worldwide, go to BRYAN and contact us. Number 2, Modern Success, my personal coaching and mentorship program to the world. Shout out to all the newest members. We're getting about 2 members a day. Go to BRYAN on the front page if you'd like to join, or if you are going to follow us on Instagram, go to the link in the bio. And lastly, eXp Realty. If you haven't joined, go to join.exprealty.com and get joined, or you can message me if you want more info, okay? All right, let's talk today about, one topic that I want to bring up today that's extremely important is honesty and authenticity and I'm not just talking social media, I'm talking about your complete life. We live in a day and age now where people are afraid to express themselves. They want to hide shit. And, it's creating this wedge, right? For example, I got into the real estate industry and I go to a seminar, okay? I meet these people, we talk, and very quickly, I start to realize that who they're presenting is not who they really are, okay? And how do I know this? Well, I started hanging out with them privately outside of the main, showroom, not being in front of people and us being, privately together. And I see a different side to them. And everybody has things they don't share in public to a certain degree. I get it. But for people to say they're a certain way, in a fake way, and then behind closed doors be a different way, is just a recipe for disaster. And we see this, right? We see somebody on TV, we see somebody on social media, they're saying certain things, but inside, all of us know. We're like, I don't get this. This is off. He's not like that. Oh, that's bullshit. Oh, that's just for the TV. Like, we say this shit to ourselves, so we know they're not like that. Yet these people walk around really thinking that people believe, and they themselves believe, that they're this perfectly squeaky clean person, which nobody is. Nobody really is. Okay? Based on society standards, but I don't want to live based on society standards. I want to pave my own path. Yeah, I'm not going to break any laws and all that. Of course, I never condone that, but I'm going to live my own way. So let's fast forward to what I'm doing now. And you see me posting a lot more stuff about, mythological characters that I study, warrior shit, aggressive shit, sexual shit, right? And by the way, for everybody watching that's been asking for the results, this is the results for me posting sexual shit, for example. Older men, or men in general, some men complain. Women love it. That's the result. My businesses, my real estate team is killing it, and we're growing like crazy. My online brand is expanding like crazy. Everything is just exponentially shooting up. Yet from the outside, if somebody who doesn't know shit and who isn't involved and as a spectator was to look at me, they would say, oh, he's unprofessional. Oh, he wears earrings. Oh, he has tattoos. Oh, he talks about sex. Oh, that's disgusting. But I'm getting results. That's the key here. This is what you need to focus on. I don't give a fuck if there's a personal issue with me. I'm expressing myself honestly and openly, and I'm getting results. When you get results in whatever it is that you do, everybody shuts the fuck up and they can't tell you anything. In the beginning, when I was ridiculed constantly for my style, because I've always had this issue entering the business world from day one. Literally from day one. Like literally. I knew in the back of my mind, I said, when I start becoming more successful, I'm good. I'm good. And that's what happened. I was being challenged constantly for the way that I spoke, how I presented myself, how I dressed, but it was me. You see, that's what allows somebody to stand on solid ground, is when they stand for something that's based on truth and honesty that can't be broken. These people that stand and claim some sort of fake image, they're not standing on truth. They're standing on a fake quicksand, which is why when people press them, they break. This is what I'm talking about. See, now, when I present myself the way I present myself, if there's an issue from the outside, it's personal, which I'm totally fine with. I am totally cool with that. You don't have to like me. I don't give a fuck. If you like me or you don't like me, I don't care. I don't care. I really don't. But this is the attitude that the audience has to start adopting, because this is the things that go with it. I'm being observed by people. Okay? The majority of these opinions coming in are just that. They're spectators, they're observers. I could give a fuck what a spectator has to say. I am actively playing the game. I'm in the game playing. Why would I stop? It would be like if in a basketball game, guy's dribbling the ball, a fan heckles him and he stops. He's like, okay, what do you want me to do? Does that make any sense? Of course not. I'd be like, fan, sit down and shut the fuck up. You're paying to see me. I've put in my time. I have my skill. I'm being paid a tremendous amount of money. Your opinion, I wipe my ass with it. I'll take the opinion of a fellow player in the league in this game who is of my caliber, or the coach. That's it. So when we look at this, there's so many things we can look at, but let me rewind and tell you why I decided to pick this path, because it is a road less traveled. When you're honest and ethical in what you do, let's say you get on social media, people are going to talk shit regardless. If you play the politically correct, if you play the squeaky clean, or if you play my role, or you go extreme to the other end, right? Somebody who just everything about them, society hates. You're going to get attacked either way. But I know when an attack comes in, it's not going to do anything. Why do you think I don't bother responding when people talk shit about me or make videos about me, which they have done in the past and they continue to do almost on a daily basis, weekly basis? I get messages all the time. So-and-so's talking shit. This guy made a video. This guy made a video. I don't care. But because I stand on truth and honesty, I don't have to respond to any of that. Now, if I feel like, oh shit, I'm hiding something, someone's going to fucking find out, now I have to get into this whole scurry mode and, oh my God, I need to respond. And oh my God, I don't want people to think this. Now you get caught up in that web. So when people start responding to that, either one, they don't know that they don't have to respond, or two, which is most cases, they're hiding something, or that person is poking at something that might be true. You get what I'm saying? That's one angle of this thing. The other angle is I live a clean life. I sleep at night knowing that I'm a good person. I'm not fucking anybody over. I'm doing my thing. And what I put out is clean. This is why so many people, even though to the majority of the public, I seem rough around the edges, they still vibe with what I'm saying, because truth has a feeling to it, right? We hear truth. We're like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. We heard it growing up. We hear it now. Someone says something that we know is true. We're like, oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Well, of course, it resonates with you. So regardless of how that's packaged up, the truth shines. It shines, which is why I could be half the height that I am now, look completely differently, look in a way that people wouldn't like. But if the words that I speak and what I'm talking about is true, people will say, okay, that's true. And I don't have to live looking over my shoulder. I don't have to live worried about anything. I don't have to live in this like limbo, right? Which I see, like I've met a ton of social media people. Some of them are great, by the way. Some of them are great. Now there are a big chunk that are full of shit, exaggerate, lie. I get it. That's a social media game. 80%, 90% are just putting on that image. I get it because it sells. But some of them are completely full of shit and they're liars. I don't have to worry about being discovered or being exposed and all this other shit, because what I do is clean, honest, and ethical. I don't have to worry is what I'm saying. Worry is one of the worst emotions, one of the worst emotional states. This is where people really have to have one ear and one eye on their work and one ear and one eye on what other people are saying about them, because one person who figures them out, they're done. Again, I don't have to worry about that. Attacks can come in, all this accusation can come in. I don't care. I don't have to respond because there's nothing to respond to. Any engagement, this is why. Listen to this. If I engage with a hater who's trying to say I'm lying or expose me about anything, by engaging, I'm agreeing that something is true. Have you thought about that? I'm agreeing that something is true. Well, aren't you afraid they're going to ruin your reputation? Well, what they're saying is false. How could it? The truth will always shine and always rise to the top, as it always does. And the lies and trash and garbage will always go back down to the bottom, period. So why would I worry about something that is completely fabricated? So again, I sleep peacefully. I could have a million people, oh, you're a piece of shit. I don't care. I know I'm not a piece of shit. So why would I have to listen or respond to it? And some of you who have been following me for more than a year, year and a half, 2 years, you've seen the attacks that come in and all the fucking criticism that I get. And every time I come out stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. And you never see me engage in it. I don't have to. I don't have to. You see, but you can adopt this too. Maybe on a more micro level. Maybe it's the people around you, your family, your friends that fuck with you and you engage with it. I don't give a fuck what people have to say about me. I really don't. I really don't. Unless it's a mentor of mine who has some criticism, I'm all ears because I've designated that person as somebody who's going to give me advice. Cool. I'm all ears. You think I'm doing something wrong? Fuck. Tell me. What's up? I'm all in. It's like your coach or your teacher and whatever it is, right? I have like 300 people now on Modern Success. They look at me for that and they ask me, hey, can you give me some criticism on this? Sure. Sure. Absolutely. That's what I'm here for. So those are two things, right? We have sleeping, right? Peacefully and not having to worry about hate and all that other shit. Now, you know, as I look deeper into this, right? Number 3 is, as backwards as this is, it's true, right? This style that I'm describing, is unique. As weird as that sounds, it's unique because everybody tries to play the perfect, politically correct, bullshit, cookie cutter role. Fuck, look at real estate people. Look at the way I market myself and my team versus how the average realtor does. It's completely fucking light and dark, black and white, polar opposites. So what I do, whether people like it or not, it cannot be denied that it's unique because I'm one of the few, if not the only people doing it this way. We live in an ass-backward society. Expression, honest and authentic expression should be the norm. Like when people tell me, oh, you're so honest, you're so raw, you speak your mind. It's like, shouldn't everybody fucking do that? Why am I being admired for that? So again, there's a uniqueness to it. So what if I told you, hey, if you express yourself the way you are and you quote to be yourself, I hate how cliche that phrase is, but if you be yourself, that's your unique advantage, marketing yourself. People would be like, nah, no way. I have to be different. Well, by being you, you're being different because everybody tries to be the same. You get what I'm saying? Like it's fucking stupid. Like I can't tell you, for example, some of the posts I make, like again, let's reference a sexual post. So many men have messaged me, oh, I wish I could post that. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? You're not a man if you can't post it. If you're too scared to post it, you're not a man. Or you don't deserve the level, right? With me, it's about breaking barriers of freedom of expression. That's what I'm looking for. I'm always pushing the boundary. I noticed that was the edge of the comfort zone for me as far as expressing myself. Boom, I started doing it. Same thing with the tattoos, right? I got the tattoos now. First of many. Same thing. Pushing that envelope. And people I know are watching. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, what's going to happen? But I keep winning. I keep shining. I keep growing. But again, this isn't a gimmick. It's my genuine expression from me. And people know it is. Because now people are putting the pieces together. Like, oh, that makes sense that he would post that. Or, oh, I figured he was like that. And it's, again, as crazy as it sounds, it's unique. It's not out of the ordinary, at least to me, but to the world it is because nobody expresses themselves that way. So I've given you 3 things so far that, again, should be the norm. Honesty and authenticity should be the norm. Everybody could be like this. They have the potential. But now, because the average person isn't, I've already given you 3 advantages of doing this. So if you've been in a position where you're hesitating to even start this, or like, oh man, I'm scared. Those are 3 valid reasons that are going to help you in every area of your life. Men, you want to get more women? Be real. Same thing with women and men. You want to make more money, get more customers? Be real. You want to step your game up when it comes to your health? Be real. Be honest with yourself. Hell, fuck, I'm out of shape. I need to get my ass in the gym, get in shape. Boom. Don't tell yourself and go to your 3 friends that you know are just going to gas you up. Oh, you look good. Oh, honey, it's not about how much you weigh. It's how you feel, and all that stupid shit people fucking say. If you ask me, am I fat? Yes, motherfucker, you're fat. If you're a girl, yes, you're fat. Lose some weight. I'm not going to, oh, it's okay. A white lie is the same as a big lie. A lie is a lie. Let's get that right. A lie is a lie. Because if you start doing white lies, it's going to snowball into bigger lies. Don't bullshit me here. Oh, but it's you know, my significant other. Even more reason to be honest with them, because it's your fucking significant other. I have so much love and respect for that person that I'm going to want the best for them. So I have to be honest with them. Like, what the fuck? It's, oh no, it's okay to tell a white lie. Who the fuck? What? You're fat, you're fat. You're broke, you're broke. You're miserable, you're miserable. Let's call it how it is. And again, that's the advice people want and they need. That's the key. It's what they need. So this is literally the spear that cuts through everything because it's honest and it's truth. Think about, for those of you listening, if you live that way, how much more control you'd have over your emotions, how much you'd be able to confront and deal with so many of your insecurities, and how much better life would be in all areas. This element is missing in the areas of your life that you're fucking up. If your finances are fucked up, there's shit you're hiding and you're not being honest with yourself or people around you about your money. If your relationships are suffering or lack of relationships, you're lying to yourself about something. If you're a man and you're deathly afraid of getting women, for example, then study and get good. Don't be like, oh, well, you study how to get girls, you're a loser. Okay, well, let's go out and see who gets more girls, and we'll see who the real fucking loser is. Let's go. Put your money where your fucking mouth is. You're good? You don't need to study? Show me. And watch how their dicks fucking shrivel. Business. If you don't know shit, admit, I don't know shit. I need to get to fucking work because I don't know anything. Now, clear lines are being divided. Now, we're not going to analysis paralysis, do this and do that. We're just going to fucking do what we have to do. Because there's no sugarcoating. It's, I need this or this. Boom, let's go. You see how efficient that is? So that's another positive benefit of you know, the truthness, the honesty. It's fucking efficient. It gets you to where you need to go. It handles the current situation and allows you to move forward and take a step forward. Period. And that's it. We don't have to sit here and discuss and, well, I think. It's not about I think. It's this. It's fact. But everybody wants to be wishy-washy, or what do? We go to our comfort zone, the 3 people that we know will feed into our bullshit story. And that's how we surround ourselves, with those people. But you know, if you're honest with yourself, you say, I need to get rid of these motherfuckers because they're keeping me down. But it's okay. You know that because those 3 people around you, you're doing a little bit better than them, so it feeds your little bullshit fucking ego to make you feel good about yourself. Let's be real. And it's pathetic. And you know it's pathetic, but we don't want to admit it. We want to play the whole public, oh, I'm badass, I'm cool, I'm confident, I'm doing my thing. No, you're not. You're unconfident, you're lazy, and you need to get your shit together. Period. Period. You see? But just like I'm that ruthless with you, I'm even more ruthless with myself. And that's why I keep getting better and stronger and more confident, better communicator, better podcast, whatever it is. I keep improving and people see it. And my level of I don't give a fuck attitude, no fucks, keeps going up. And I keep going and getting invited to do more speaking gigs and all this other shit. And I just keep, wow, 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 wow. Why is it that now, more than ever, people respond to me upon just seeing me or being in my presence? It's because of this. You can't fake that. So for the people who have the privilege of spending time with me, they get to see it real life. Or you get around my team, especially Loida, who's been like my closest personal student. Look what she's done. It's more than just a relationship with me and her. She's my student as well. And look how much she's improved, how much more beautiful she's gotten, how much more money she's making. She made fucking $83,000 in commission last month. How much money has any hater made in a month compared to her? But just like I demand that from her and the people around me, I demand that from myself and more. When nobody's looking, I'm handling my shit. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Otherwise, I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in and continuing to grow and move forward. That's why you continue to listen, because you know it's the shit. You know it's true. You know it's exactly what you need to hear. Now the question becomes, what standard are you going to set for yourself, and are you going to be honest with yourself about it? Not, well, I'm going to take it easy because I don't think I can handle it. Bullshit. Do more. Do more. Pretend I'm over your fucking shoulder looking at your every move for a day. We'll see how sharp you'll be. Because, you know, I'll give you a kick in the ass if you're going to get fucking lazy. And, you know, when you're about to tell that white lie and I'm standing there, you're not going to do it. And you're going to be fucking honest. Hey, I fucked up. Because we make mistakes too. When I make a mistake, I apologize. I fucked up right away. Boom, it's done. This goes both ways. All right. So cool. I know I have another live stream to jump on after this. So I'll open it up to questions now if you have any. And we'll log off shortly after. You're not posting enough sexual posts. We need more. Oh, more's coming, man. For sure. My team lead said cold calling is dead. Well, you've been following me, bro, and I say cold calling is alive and well. So who you take your advice from will determine how well you do. Your choice. Most of the 83,000 that Lloyda made last month was from cold calling. Let that sink in. EC always comes correct. You're so sexy. Thank you. Ask how many closings your team lead had year to date. Boom. There we go. That's all they did last month. There you go. There you go. You see, so more and more as we grow, this is the mentality that I tell people they need to adopt. And this is where my programs like Modern Success are steering more towards this route on top of everything else. But this is really what I want to instill to the people close to me, because this is what's going to take them to the top. And this is what's required to get to the top. Because in my research and time spending with these people, this is what they have. I'm talking the elite. Not, oh, this guy, he's doing good, and this influencer. I'm not talking about them. Dual agency, Gabe, representing both buyers and sellers. We do it as long as you stay neutral. I feel like I miss great opportunities as I don't handle the situation correctly. It happens, man, but you got to put yourself in those situations more and learn. That's how you get better. Cold showers every time? Yes, unless there's someone in the shower with me, it's always cold. Bailey, around 6 hours is what I average, typically. The door knocking shirts. I've gotten all my shirts from cheap places like Burlington and Kohl's and Marshalls, dude. Who's in your upline and EXP? We don't have big names. I have over like 100 people, dude, but no big names. Part-time realtors. I made a video. When's the last time you were in some cuts, man? I don't know what you mean by that, dude. Nick. You are the big name of your downline. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. What is the quickest way to change your thoughts from a negative mind frame to a mindset that puts you in? Joseph, you got to get around somebody who has that. That's why I tell people to get on Modern Success. That's going to be your quickest route. I can give you book recommendations, sure, but a book is going to give you good knowledge, but you need to see that knowledge in application. That's what's going to make the change for you. You guys need better, stronger, and real life references to the information that you're learning. That's how you absorb it quicker, apply it, and you can assimilate it into your world. I've only read like 1 or 2 Brian Tracy books, dude, so I can't. I think it was The Frog, Eat the Frog in the Morning, and maybe one other one that I read from him. EXP Realty in North Carolina. Yep, they're there. They're there. Yes, EXP is also in Chicago. Mario, I have a ton of YouTube content about that, but you just have to get your mindset stronger, bro. Are tattoos considered unprofessional? I really don't care. I'm sure they are. I don't care because I still get results. You can get to levels beyond all that superficial bullshit. Oh, this is earrings are unprofessional. I just sold a $5 million house with fucking earrings on. Judah, you're in Modern Success, bro. Go through the close the deal section. It's going to help you a lot with that. Are you taking new agents? No. If you guys even want to be considered to be an agent on my team, if you're not on Modern Success, I won't even talk to you. Straight up. I've been saying that for a while. If you're not on Modern Success, I won't even consider you for my real estate team or anything. Michael Reese. I think I've heard that name before. I'm not exactly sure who he is, though. I guess if you guys want me to go on a podcast, I normally always say yes to that. So just email me and we'll set it up. I don't have a type, Limitless Nick. I've been with all types of women, man. I would say probably 15% Manzanillo are Hispanic for us that speaks Spanish. Why does someone need to be on Modern Success to work for you? If you're not on Modern Success, you're not a student. So you want to be a part of my team and be a part of my life, yet you're not a dedicated student. Why would I hire you? Does that make any sense? Janice, whether you're in real estate or not, you need to get on Modern Success. Picture on real estate signs? Yes, 100%. Well, luckily you're a man, Nick. Doesn't matter. Looks aren't really that important for men. Just take a look around. How many ugly men are with beautiful women? Looks isn't at the top of a list of priorities for women. Luckily for men, right? So if you're not the best looking man, you still got a shot. Cool. Okay, guys, I'm going to take off. Thank you for being here. Number one, if you need anything real estate worldwide, go to BRYANcasella.com and let us know. Number two, Modern Success. You need to get on it. My personal coaching and mentorship program for the world, regardless of what industry you're in. Again, BRYANcasella.com or on Instagram on the link in the bio. And lastly, eXp Realty. Join.exprealty.com if you haven't, or you can message me if you want more information on the company. Okay. Thank you for being here. Appreciate the support. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Over and out.